Hey guys, Rinker Dinker here. Today we're going to be going over all of my personal combinations for the Rapidstrike. This is a full auto mag-fed blaster, flywheel of course, and this is probably the last video I'll do with it because right after this, I don't think this guy's gonna be in my collection, honestly. I mean, the batteries are like just expensive really and super heavy. I mean, it's full auto, but it's super slow full auto, and this one just really doesn't have a point in my collection. So I'm gonna just throw this video together real quick before I get rid of it. So yeah, let's get into it. Starting with my personal combo, how I would personally run the Rapidstrike if I was forced to, because I would never actually run this. I would run the, forgot what it's called, Chrono Barrel, I think, because this does have a magazine counter. Up, and the magazine I'm running has 15, so it says 15. Who would have guessed? And for my magazine, I would run a couple of these 15 round Dart Zone banana mags with Dart Zone ruby darts. That's not a ruby dart. One of these bad boys. They're pretty cheap, easy to get, and my mom, she's the one I battle with. She has Dart Zone waffle heads, so I couldn't use those. These were the next best option. So yeah, other than that, not really any optics, because that would get in the way of the ammo counter. Stock fully extended, because like that's really only meant for storage. So yeah, pretty basic, but very tactical. Next up, we have how I would run it for CQB. I would run a 25 round drum mag, same darts of course. Nice little flashlight on the front. I wouldn't put it at the bottom because I feel like that's just a bit too much bulk. This one kind of just extends the rail in a way, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, pretty simple. Maybe even collapse the stock a little bit if you're really that serious about it, but pretty simple, but that's how I'd run it. Next up, I have how I would run it if I was just like a support gunner, like just laying down tons of foam to just let the team rush some. I don't know, it made sense in my head, but yeah. So starting with the magazine, this is a 35 round drum mag, same dart types of course, and right up here in the front I have a nice little bipod, so you can kind of set it down, you know, just put down tons of foam. And right here I have a nice side grip. Now this is actually super comfortable with the mag in there like that. I mean, you could put your hand right there. Also, the thing doesn't really lock in place with the drum mag, but it's just a little cumbersome, so that makes it nice and comfortable, easy to control. Then we also have this red dot right here in front of the rail, because you know, so I can actually see through it, because if you put it on the top, sure, it looks cooler, but now it's like a whole foot above the barrel, so not very practical. And in the front I have just the tiniest little barrel I could find, because I like having barrel attachments, so if I drop it or like set it up against a barrier, it won't get dirt or any objects inside of the actual barrel. It just kind of protects it a little bit. So that's why you'll see a lot of my personal combos. If you've seen the other videos, most of my personal combinations for my guns actually have barrel attachments. I don't think, no, I couldn't have put one on this, my personal combo, because this thing doesn't have another one, but another barrel attachment. But yeah, that's how I'd run it if I was support gunning. Next up, we have how I would run it if I was trying to be as tactical as possible. We got the suppressor, we got the red dot, we have the super cool banana magazines. What the frick? Done ate my dart, boy. But yeah, if you couldn't tell, these are like my favorite magazines. I just love them a lot, and they look super dope, of course, and I have 4 of them, so you know, you could have a bunch of them like on your loadout, which is even more tactical, just adds to the whole tacticalness of this loadout. And I also have a flashlight on this side. I am right-handed, so having it on this side is just a little better, just easier to access. And I do have a rail on this side, but it's a little busted up there. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, this is how I'd run it. Super cool. And if you did notice, I put the red dot on the top. Just thought that looked a little cooler. With a loadout like this, that's really what you're going for with this whole thing. So yeah. And last but not least, I just have everything that kind of didn't work with the other loadouts. I just threw them all into one loadout. Does look pretty dope. Starting with the magazine, we have a clear 18 round magazine. That dart is still in there. What the heck? I just really like these. I know a lot of people really dig them. I mean, especially this one, it's all clear. But 18 round mags in general, I mean, they're pretty easy to store in your body. Decent capacity. And they're straight, unlike drum mags and banana mags and whatnot. And in the front here, just gonna remove that, I have this neat little gun. It's kind of old, so the performance isn't too great. But what this is a spring-powered little pistol that you kind of just put right there, and it shoots like that. So it's an underbarrel pistol, if you will. And I have 5 extra shots right there, so I can reload. It's a bit hard to prime though, because it doesn't really like to do it with the force of the rail. But up here we have a foregrip. Man, both of these rails are messed up, but it's a different one just to kind of mix it up a little. And when your hand's right there, I mean, you have the gun right there and the magazine. There's really no spot for your hand, so kind of had to add that one. And on the top, I have this super dope looking Fortnite optic. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. It is kind of brand new. I haven't had any instances where I got to use it yet. But finally, I've got to use it, and I think it looks super dope. And in the front, we have this super cool looking Storm Charge optic. Pretty dope. I couldn't find one with matching colors to this one that wasn't already being used. And of course we have the flip up iron sight just for the tactics and because it does look cool. That's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.